some money, relive your childhood. Short, you think that I'm childish. Why? My Calvin.
Let's go, MP! I have a feeling you're going to earn a lot of fans tonight.
Yo, MP! I was hoping I'd run into you. I wanted to see if you were up for a little challenge.
Squad back to the lab.
Have a great game, man.
Time they figured out on motorcycle. Check it out. Teenage of 56? Yeah. I bet there are a lot of music in here in my head.
You know what? We don't know. Yeah, stuff is on the back. That's cool.
That's gonna help us.
Well, stuff like this, gets canceled to the bikes that please let us score onto the back top. It's a little more smoke.
Thank God. It's like a custom shop. They use fresh bikes.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. MP is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at center. And for the Timberwolves, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Clark, at this time of year, trade rumors are a big topic. How much does it affect a player to hear his name thrown around like that?
I think it does have some kind of effect, but it's an individual call. Some guys handle it better than others, but the bottom line is it's not in your control. As a player, you have to be able.
I love my name.
We think this is a gang hit run again while we're going through the victim's back.
I just want to make absolutely certain that there's no other possible motive.
Okay, you sift through it. I'll get it.
Okay. Clothing, grocery bag, loan, Q-tips, razor, cloth.
Able to block that out and focus on the task at hand.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Hits a three-pointer.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
MP finds Gafford, and the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Grizzlies, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they look like they're playing more together and focused out there on the court. A big part of the reason why they're rising in the rankings.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Jackson with 3. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. And Dallas with possession. It's a three-point game. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it. And you you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Now here's Edwards. 35 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good. And Grant, the Mavericks this summer committing to their superstar tandem of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. And the next step was surrounding them with the defense and floor spacing they'll need to compete. Overall, I like the moves they made, and we'll see how it all pans out come April.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Edwards finds McDaniels. Conley against Washington. Anderson for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Last time they met was in Dallas.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Outside Edwards. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from Everett. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. With the step back. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Conley passes to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role, and has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
That one misses. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Doncic passes to Jones. Gafford with a screen on McDaniels. And there's the lob. On the break. Conley finds Edwards. Anderson with a screen on Irving. Irving against Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
That free throw good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And he makes both free throws. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Edwards against Doncic. To the right side for three. Conley. He drops it from range.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Gafford. To the paint. Here's MP. And no good.
Come on, bro. Like, how?
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And the Mavericks making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so many young stars emerging in this league. Checking in on the Rookie of the Year race here in January. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about.
There's
no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the
We
Year
have to give on me anyway, so it don't matter. Go ahead.
I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces
What?
of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Gotta fight hard to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Doncic. To the inside. Pass to Gafford. Outside Jones. Now MP. He had 28 points in the win against Orlando.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
That's good from Jones. And the assist by Gafford.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Edwards.
I told you just take that shirt and wash and flip it inside out.
Triple. Doncic pulls down the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from
Tell you
range,
what.
he'll typically knock it down.
The three. Another three for Dallas.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They
But I
made
read
a
it
nice
anyway,
push
so.
to keep
That's yours. Why you putting it here?
Edwards can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of
You get
high
back?
impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Jones. Stolen by Anderson. Up top Edwards. He's guarded by Irving. Anderson can't get it to go. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. They trail by 3.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Make sure you like
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Inside, Conley finds Gobert, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
What a move by Gobert, closing that open space in the pick and roll.
And he lobs it up top.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Talk 50. Huh? Talk 50. Look. It's bedtime.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. Waters comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Down low. Pass to Waiters. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on MP.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First one falls for him. Lineout's checked in for... The Mavericks trailing. We've got Jackson. Monte Morris is out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Magic was a man on a mission. He scored 28 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double it, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see. Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And he's going for the lob! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
MP's always looking for a teammate to set up like that.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Minot. Morris outside. Hits the trifecta.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Screen by MP. Here's Exum. Unloads. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Minot. And he jams it. Taking a nice feed on the run.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Kept alive. Jones. MP getting it done inside.
His passion for the game, infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Hardaway against Edwards. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. And no good, trying to use the glass. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. MP, the pass to Lively. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Jackson finds Edwards from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And Dallas calls time here.
Game 1? I hope not.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Minot, and McDaniels is subbed in for Jackson. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Exum. Now here's Jones. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
Boy, showing great command of the two-man game there. MP delivers the pass on time and on target.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker.
Come on, man. They need to damn get back those.
Can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's McDaniels, following the score by Dallas. Here's Alexander Walker.
Oh, shot.
McDaniels can't hit. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's MP. Pass to Lively. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Hardaway. Now here's Edwards. He's got 13. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got.
That's the part.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know these guys are putting in some extra shots after practice.
Hoping practice makes perfect. Because you... Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
You watch them, they play an aggressive brand of basketball.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of
But then you got me inside shooting, mid range. I got him corner. I got him per defense.
dashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's MP in at the 3.
Well, he's a stretch 4 now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert up top. Edwards against Doncic. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Irving finds MP for the lead.
Ah, come on.
Minnesota in the lead. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Dallas has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. MP outside for the tie. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
That one's good for 2. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
They set a pick. Washington passes to Jones. Throws it up high, and Washington powers it through.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Everything out. I'm going to do it in a minute.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Doncic against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. Can't hit from in close. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Doncic. Now Jones. Ooh, anticipated the pass.
I didn't throw it to him.
From 10 feet away. McDaniels can't hit. The Mavericks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did. Coach Finch said, quote, he is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player. Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Doncic against Conley. Here's MP. MP right through him.
You have to admire the focus from MP. Not allowing the D to overwhelm him there.
Edwards against Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Jones with a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to MP. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Unless you go back and watch the camera.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Washington good.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Conley looking for an opening. Anderson passes to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. He shoots.
Shot.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And it's Irving missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Edwards against Gafford. Up top, Edwards. 19 points in the game. Here's MP. Whoa, MP getting out in front on the break. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go clean the bathroom.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving against Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Conley with the ball. Four on the clock. It's stolen by Irving.
Oh, quickly, let's go, Kyrie.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run from deep. MP.
Let's go, G.
Oh, MP showing the big range.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Conley against Irving. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. Anderson finds Conley. Over Irving. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's really been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
They're talking about stuff.
Staying focused.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Waters checked in for Rudy Gobert. And let's have a look at our rookie leaderboard and see which players were at the top of the assist numbers these last 10 games. MP, number 1.
And some of the passes he's made during these last 10 games have been incredible. You can tell he's brimming with confidence right now.
Yeah, he's been making every kind of pass you can imagine. Spectacular, simple, plain, in the half-court set, in transition. Kids dropping dimes at a high rate in every way possible.
Conley. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Jones. Pass to Exum. On the wing, Jones. Here's Exum. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's McDaniels. Covered by MP. Anderson inside. Working on Gafford. Anderson can't get it to go.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
You swipe your floor?
Here's Waters. He's guarded by Irving.
Waters,
the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. They still need this. Chalk up 2 there. Conley's got 9.
Fellas, he's just struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Pass to Exum.
Let's go.
Here's Jones. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
The Timberwolves trail. 1:02 left in the 3rd. Tipped away. Outside, Anderson. The kick out to Conley. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And that one's good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Outside Conley. And it goes.
As
the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Morris in for Conley.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP left side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What you like about MP is how hard he worked to put himself in a position for success.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Yep, that one goes. Edwards has got 21 points in the game.
And it's fantastic has carried on tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dot. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with Justin Jackson. Then it's Monte Morris. Then there's Edwards. And it's Waters in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And Dallas calls time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
Lineouts checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas also making a switch. Exum's checked in for him. Making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Jones comes in for Exum. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And the Mavericks with possession here. MP, a screen on Morris. Irving for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Let's go. We locked down here.
The Mavericks leading. MP right side. Powell passes to Jones. For 3, Hardaway. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jones has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards against Hardaway. Edwards, the pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Jackson with a screen on Hardaway. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Jackson. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to MP. Washington a screen. MP makes his move. And the shot goes down. Jones has got 16 in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Irving against Morris. Outside Edwards.
Come on, open on the pick, Tim.
Counted from distance.
Come on, Tim.
Edwards has got 24 points.
Hey, bro, you playing lazy defense. No, don't worry about the refs. Get off the screen.
Pass to Jones. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Hardaway.
My bad, Tim. Take it.
Screen on Edwards. Gets the
Good shot.
3 ball to go. Hardaway's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half.
Hey, it might be up.
From three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards, a pass to Waters. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Morris. Back to Alexander Walker.
Shot.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Let's go, Washington.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've
got to score it.
their wheel and have taken control on the glass.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Morris will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game.
What do you do? Well, why are you sagging back? Washington, get up on
minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Gobert.
Come on. Come on, Powell. Stop that bullshit. Defense, you up there.
Need to keep feeding.
Let's go.
Here's Jones.
No, he's going to get back.
Hardaway on the wing.
Let's
Back
go.
to
Better.
MP. Oh, saving the possession. MP.
Hey, you don't really teach the kind of motor that MP has. I mean, this guy has fire that drives him, and it's palpable when he's out on the floor.
Edwards against Washington. They get the rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Waters. Pass to Morris. Now Edwards. Morris deciding where to go with it. Over MP. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Alexander Walker. McDaniels comes in for Waters. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Irving. Off the inbound. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Washington. Anderson against Jones. And finished off by Kleba.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
And so it's Minnesota with it. And here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Here's Anderson.
Come on, man. I was there with him.
Anderson. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Jones with a screen on Conley. Outside Jones. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That was a perfect
McDaniels
shot.
got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by MP. Jones has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he drives in. Rebound,
come
Minnesota.
on, Rudy Gobert
Rare
ain't no
miss for him at point
person.
blank range.
That
That's one
shot,
you'd
I
like to
don't
have
believe
back.
about it, dude. Come on, man.
Over to the left wing.
Get what you
Here's
got.
Conley.
No shot.
Here's Anderson.
No rebound.
Oh, and makes it with the
Come
kiss.
on, get the rebound, bro. We up 10 with 2:30 left.
Absolute beast down there.
The Mavericks have gotten 8
You want
of 13 shots to find
Come
the
get
basket
your
in
ass
the
off the
fourth
wing,
quarter.
man.
Back to Doncic.
Okay.
Anderson against Jones.
That's it.
Hardaway with a screen on Anderson. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like
I got
that,
him
still just as
come on,
good to
Kyrie.
hit those kind of shots.
Shot is
Kyrie.
good by Edwards.
And ever since Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And Dallas calls time here.
We got 2 minutes left on the floor.
Kleba, screen on Anderson. MP against Anderson. Jones, the pass to Kleba. Kicks it out to MP. Hardaway with a screen on Anderson. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting.
You
So he'll
so
take
to
2
the
free
basket,
throws.
too. How you foul that man, really?
Junior credit,
Stand
guys.
try to get
He's
the ref. How
excellent
you
at
foul
finding
man.
ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
Foul that man in the act of shooting. Come on, man. Gotta go over there and explain yourself to the ref and please back in. Well, I think these two basketball.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
So he gets it both. And it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And Edwards, here we go. Oh, that was
something
else, man. Show us some power.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. On the wing, MP.
Euro.
MP's got 26.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Oh, y'all put me on really big link there.
Edwards looking for an opening. Inside. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Big time delivery.
Yeah,
Gobert.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Back to Doncic. Kleba outside. Fires for 3. That one falls. Great shot by Doncic.
And their strategy is obvious.
Manufacture looks from outside the arc. You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Kicks it out to Anderson. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Doncic against Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Go get up.
Here's MP. Oh, the
Let's
lead
go.
pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and
Look at that shit.
a great run to finish it off.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And it's time to take
Take a
another
statement
look
point.
at that
Get the shit out of
block.
here.
Those kinds of plays are the ones
Get
that
that shit
you
out
on
of
the
here.
lead and help keep you in front.
Make a statement. Let's go.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter, and that one's good. Waters.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Left side Jones. Pass to Hardy. On the wing, Jones. Fires from deep. Off the mark. And so the Mavericks take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Let's go, baby. Okay, triple double, 3 blocks. 3 blocks. Oh, they'll do that. National. Outside first started. National. One more at Apple.com. It's reality. It's not up fans to do the down. That is born in love with you. I didn't go ahead and see who we got next game.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.
Ranking. Yeah, Milwaukee outscored the points. We got 3 rounds. We got this. Still there. Oh, we in 7th place right now. Let's go, baby. Let's move up. Yes, we play this game.
My review of your tactics this morning isn't going to affect well.
Why? I have a lot about
Losing confidence, MP. That's what our research tells us.
Yo, MP. I was hoping I'd run into you. I wanted to see if you were up for a little challenge.
His receipt. Bought the restaurant.
There he is.
I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.
What's good, MP? Time to do what you do.
Well, we got to the restaurant this morning before I did, right?
Yeah.
So I know about all the great food.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Bucks. For the Dallas Mavericks, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Bucks, Mavs. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back.
All right, let's go, gentlemen. We got Giannis.
Did you take I substitute teach.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. MP out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5, rolling the pace. With the majority of the season behind us, G.A., what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
So the Bucks win the tip.
Get back.
Lillard against Doncic. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And there's the drive. Here's Beauchamp, defended by Jones. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the Mavericks with possession here. There's a screen by Washington.
Roll.
MP passes to Washington. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Running pick and roll to perfection. MP putting that pass right on the money.
Now here's Lillard. First game out, he had 40 points. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. And Lillard.
Come on, Luka. Oh, give him that.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jones. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
Oh, my bad, PJ. Oh,
Curry. By Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swatted away.
Go.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by MP.
Come on, don't give him that. That's back. Y'all gave him. Come on. Luka.
In a single season.
Yeah.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
Good shot.
Washington, and he's wide open. Hands it from downtown. Washington's got 5 points so far. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve. And now a veteran in the NBA, you get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring seasons. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And he knocks down the first one.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
No free throws good from Lillard. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? That they like Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in to score in the next few years. Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
Doncic against Lillard. To the wing on the left. Lopez inside. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Doncic outside. Kicks it to MP. They set the pick. Going inside. Pass to Widely. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Antetokounmpo? And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Jackson against Irving. Pass to Beauchamp. Bucks passing it around. Here's Lillard. And that one's on target from the wing. Lillard's got 10 points.
And one of the quickest triggers in the West. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
I don't know.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. And when you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
He's perfect from the line this time. Looking at the Bucks.
Awesome sleepover and have loads of adventures every single night forever.
And score our best deal ever with $29 kids tickets to Legoland Florida. Change is very welcome.
G.A., they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want
let him get
to
nothing.
play
Come on, PJ, stay with him.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's rebound.
Come on, look off getting the rebound.
And so it's Doncic with it.
Let's go.
He brings
Shoot
it up
up.
for the Dallas Mavericks.
Got him.
They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That
That's you.
one in
Let's go,
Milwaukee.
PJ. Right
Hey,
there.
they had their
Come on, PJ. You gotta knock that
Let's
down.
face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jones is checked in. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Lillard kicks to Jackson. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. From 13
Come
feet,
on,
it goes
Luka.
down. Lillard's
Look,
got
you
12
keep giving
points in
him
the
all
game.
these shots. You keeping the
This
game
game for the
close,
Mavericks,
bro.
they picked up the W against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range work, the long-range work, the inside game work. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
So it's the Bucks now, following the score by Dallas. Here's Giannis. Here's Beauchamp.
Let's go. Come on, Jerry.
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. To the inside, MP kicks to Doncic. Jones sets the pick for Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 3. Now Lillard. He's got 12. And no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Out to Doncic. Tries yet again. Goes to the reverse layup. 7 points in the game.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving attacking.
Give it up.
MP, top of the key.
Too early.
Target with his 3. The Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Lillard against Jones. The 3.
Shot.
And it's Lillard again missing. Dallas leading by 5. Outside, Jones. Rebounded by Jackson.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Man, shit. That we caught up in here.
Irving passes to Doncic. MP deciding where to go with it. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Bucks trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Let's keep it up.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Luka Doncic.
And with a pause here, how about the stats for Lillard? And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Lillard right now at that point guard position has total control of the offense.
Mavericks leading by 5. Outside, Jones. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Jones. Stolen by Beverly. To the paint. Irving with the steal. The feed to Jones. Pass to Jones.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Mavericks?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Exum, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Crowder the screen. Lillard with it. Now defended by MP. A floater.
A good block.
And the rejection by Gafford. And they'll keep possession. Outside Crowder. Lets it go with the 3. And Jones pulls it down. And so MP will bring it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. And Gafford throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first.
Oh, shoot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Exum kicks to Jones. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Patrick Beverly, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverly doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
Second free throw, no good. Cleveland with it. MP left side. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. P.J. Washington has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute.
Okay. Great. I wish I would something.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's MP. And it's Jones in at the first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He ended up with 28 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show, and those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
First free throw is good. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dallas. For the first half of action, what's been a very close game here. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals. Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them all.
That would be a correctamundo.
Wait, time out. Aren't you a police officer? So shouldn't you place yourself under arrest for that?
Kenny, that's a little thing we call metaphor.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, for them, it's been about extending possessions, cashing in on second chance opportunities. It's clear that was the focus coming into this game.
Stop it, Kenny. It's easy when no one blocks you out. Jeez.
True.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And they are 5. They gotta tighten up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson dishes to Giannis. Lillard, a screen on Washington. Here's Giannis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Mavericks trail by 5. Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the 3.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now the pass to Washington. He kicks it to Doncic. Doncic off the pick from Jones. 6 to shoot. Outside Irving. Good, and a 10-P picking up the assist. Jones has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 15. Pass to Beauchamp. Back to Giannis. Passes it to Lillard. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Bangs home the trifecta. Beauchamp's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
MP outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside, Jones. Pass to Lively. Nobody near Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Here's Jones. The kick out to Irving. MP sets the screen for Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. And that one goes long.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Exum, he's checked in for Jones. And the Bucks with possession here. They lead by 4.
About a 4th quarter rebound. 15 points. We got to come back. Let's go up for the shot. I got 4 points. God. 4 points in the 1st quarter.
The Mavericks shooting around 40% from the floor here. MP out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardaway in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Stop, P.J.
Milwaukee leading by 15. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
MP against Crowder. MP passes to Irving. And it's right. It's off the rim. And it's Milwaukee's ball. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Kicks it to Beverly. Gafford against Portis. Lock at 6. Back to Beverly. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
That's pretty good focus there from Beverly. He doesn't mind having the defense on him as long as he focuses on that rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They grab their own miss.
Give it up, give it up,
give it up. To MP. For the screen on Beverly. Jones, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
This coaching staff loves to see that kind of play from MP. Just sharing the ball, sharing the wealth, really helping the team chemistry.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Give up.
Portis finds Beverly.
Lock him down, Kelly.
Portis a screen on Irving. Beverly the pass to Portis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 20 points for Bobby Portis.
And that is exactly how you run it. Portis with the setup, position himself well.
MP outside. For the screen on Crowder. Jones the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Milwaukee leading by 18. Outside Crowder from 12 feet out. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 5 here tonight. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Jones. Irving passes to Jones. Basket counts.
And just superb control from MP, showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact.
Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Antetokounmpo against Washington. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
Oh, shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
Brent, don't you love what a team
my bad,
Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Milwaukee leading by 18. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. And here's Beverly. Inside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
And there's the pass to MP. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
The Mavericks shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Back to MP. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Giannis. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Bucks leading by 18. Now here's Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard.
Oh, shot.
A second chance effort.
We've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if if you study hard enough, or you can make
Get the ball to
contributions to
Luka.
the business side of basketball.
Then gave the ball to Luka.
And Cleveland slams it
Oh,
in.
man. Let's go. We got 18.
And dishing the
We got
rock,
enough time to
Luka
come back.
with the
Let's
nice
go.
feed.
Yeah, 3 minutes, baby. And that's 18 up there. Let's go.
Milwaukee leading by 18.
Play D, play D.
Up again. Great
Come on, play
positioning on the
D.
putback.
Keep love.
He's got a lot to do with the position that
You
they're
got
in.
him
A
back up.
very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside Irving.
Good.
Here's the dish to Doncic. MP outside. Hardaway is screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's the lob to the hoop. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen on Hardaway. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez.
Oh, shot.
They get it back. Goes back up.
Oh,
And Giannis
shot.
will
Come
weigh
on,
it in.
bro. Y'all
Antetokounmpo's
let
got
him get all
26.
these rebounds.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving
They got
well out
26
there.
points,
What a
26.
sensational start to this game.
Good
Perfect
shot,
from
Luka.
the field.
And Doncic hits it to go.
And Shaq's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Now Lillard, guarded by Doncic. Giannis outside.
Oh, shot.
Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Irving passes to MP. The kick out to Irving. Back to Jones. And the rejection.
Come on, bro. How? Who blocked my shot?
Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter.
How you get
Out
his
to the
rebounds
wing.
back?
Here's Beauchamp.
Oh, shot.
Good. And it's
Come
Giannis
on,
picking
bro.
up the
God
assist.
damn.
Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist on the night. Mavericks trail by 21. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Now, here's Lillard, 5 to shoot. Giannis outside. Tries a 3. MP grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kleba. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Lopez. Float loose. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Oh, get the ball. God.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Beverly. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's
Yeah, if I would have played, I would have stayed at home for that
That'll wrap
game.
it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
They wasn't even over the
See you later.
God damn, that's embarrassing. And we lost at home. All the double. I played horrible. Got in foul trouble. 10 points, 14 assists, 4 steals, 1 block. 8 rebounds. It's all right.
Live sports and news free. No copyright or fee. Apple. There you go. You can report too. You can be reading Apple. Learn more at AppleTV.com. Reality.
They're available live first dealer. 2 a month. This is America tonight.
Groups news takes you ahead of that.
To the line there.